Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Libra Evil Eye reading for February 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for reaching out for the free readings. And those are still going on. I'm doing this reading before the February. So, hopefully you'll partake of the 10 free readings. If not, I'm going to keep it moving. So let's go ahead and get into your energy. But it was very interesting. I tried to do something a little different with these cards. Because I wanted to see really, what's around you, what kind of energy is around you. What do you need to protect yourself from? And that's what I did this set of cards for. So the first thing that came out was a child pornography. Somebody called 911 on this sicko. So this is somebody around you who probably has an addiction to child pornography that you may not even be aware of. So this is again energy to protect yourself from. That's what these cards are specifically pulled for. Now, and this is also from the protect your energy from negative attacks deck here. Now, crowning energy is protect yourself from somebody who throws shade, contempt for, and or disgust with someone. So this is somebody who's really, trying to do everything they can to, change how people see you, throwing shade on you all the time. Always got something to say, that kind of thing. Your name is always in their mouth, right? Um, with the underlying energy. Um, be sure to protect yourself from somebody who's trying to get you in trouble at work. Because there's protection energy for being reprimanded at the office, got caught out there and belittled. So really, walk in integrity with your job because there's somebody that's trying to, really set you up here. And then the other one that came out for the underlying energy was Mother Superior Complex, free pass to act abhorrent due to feminine privilege. So somebody feels like, they've got feminine privilege and therefore they can do anything and everything they want to anyone. So this might be where that the reprimand at the office is coming from to the same individual, perhaps if they're in a leadership position. Now, what led up to this, or the protective energy the protection that you need to have with what led up to this is moonlighting. My shopping habits ain't cheap, and a bitch gotta eat. So this is about somebody who's money hungry, who's got bills to pay, and they're trying to get their bag. So if you're out there moonlighting, really, try to protect yourself from the energy of this individual if it's not you. But also make sure again that you're walking in integrity when it comes to your job, because if you are moonlighting, and then you're calling into question, make sure you're not taking away from your job in some way. And then the last one is act like a stranger. I don't know you, man. So this is about somebody who's just like, they know you, but they act, they put on this whole facade, this whole charade kind of thing, and acting like they don't know you. So really protecting yourself from a lot of negative energy of people who are around you at work or even in your social circles, just because of some of the other cards I saw over here. So the last one here in your outcome is this is somebody who's sabotaging your work. So again, you've got a very high focus on work energy, minus the center energy here, but it could be somebody at work also who has an addiction to porn. So that's around you. But we've got draining your productive energy and resources to become successful. So this is somebody who's literally sapping your energy or trying to, so that you can get called out and belittled, and all these things can happen. And it's a domino effect for you. So really keep your eye out on that. Now let's go ahead and get into the deck shit you need to hear. So the first one, let me pick these up and then we'll go through them. The first one is watch your frenemies. So again, this is about really paying attention to, maybe some things you haven't seen before, or maybe you're very well aware. Because some of the other decks, the card messages led me to believe that you're aware. So it's watch your frenemies again, keep your enemies closer kind of situation. And you already know because you feel it in your spirit. But you know, you're going to keep on vibing high anyway. And that's going to thwart this whole thing. Oh, so you're triggered. So this is somebody who is either triggering you or you're triggering them. And so, you know, paying attention to, you know, is somebody triggering you on purpose to try to trip you up? And if so, why is that triggering you? So really getting to the bottom of that. Apply MFN pressure. So this is about somebody, again, either you're applying pressure to somebody else because you know your job, you're doing it well, and that's putting a lot of pressure on somebody else to perhaps come up to your level to perform at the same level, or this is somebody doing this to you. Next, we have if you're tired of being stepped on, then get off the damn floor. So this is about not letting people walk all over you, standing in your power, but not doing it in a way that is going to not be true to who you are. You know, a lot of times when you raise in your vibration, you're on your journey, you're going to have a lot of attacks coming at you just for that fact alone. So really, you know, raising your vibration, and then also standing in your power and no longer being, you know, the being being stepped on anymore. Standing in your truth, standing up for yourself, kind of situation. And then never let them hurt you again. So again, this is about putting up boundaries. Perhaps this is about again standing in your power, taking your power back. You know, being really, really a lot more aware and strategic as you move forward is what I'm getting on that one. And perhaps that you need some healing also in that area. And the last one is if you can't forgive, make peace from a place of empowerment. So again, standing in your power, raising your vibration, and really just not caring about this anymore, letting this go kind of thing, right? You understand what happened here, but you're moving forward and you're not going to allow this to stop you. Now we're going to move into the Evil Eye deck by King of Aloha. The first one we have here, let me get these up here. Give me just a second. The first one we have here is harmless. Someone has ill thoughts towards you, but there is nothing they can do, they can physically or spiritually do about it. So this is about somebody who's just hating on you to be hating on you, and you know they've got no, you know, no power to really do anything, but they're still hating nonetheless. And so, you know, you're just gonna go ahead and keep it moving on that one. This one, free spells. Someone wants to stop any progress on your way to success. Remember, I told you this person throwing shade, this person who's got the mother superior complex kind of thing, who wants you to be reprimanded, somebody sabotaging your work, somebody who doesn't acknowledge who you are, like you don't exist kind of thing. Perhaps this person who's moonlighting, that kind of thing. So really, really, somebody's really trying to trip you up at work. So pay attention to that. Next, we have manifesting work. Someone is trying to manifest you in their life. So this is about somebody who's trying to call you in because maybe they're, you know, they have some kind of crush on you. They like you. They love you. Whatever the case may be, but they're manifesting to call you in. We've got submission magic. Someone wants you to submit to them to allow them to have their way with you. So this is definitely somebody who is, you know, physically attracted probably. That's trying to do the submission magic on you. And then we have toxic fixation. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. So again, somebody didn't like you shining because it triggers them, like that trigger card we got up there at the top there. Now we're going to move into, let's see, which one is this one? The Evil Eye Oracle Messages. And this is by this is Jennifer. I don't know how to say the last name, but here's the cards. These are all on Etsy, by the way, so you can find them there. Let's go ahead and get into this deck here. So the first one we have here is perhaps having issues with sleep and sleep paralysis, right? It says dark entities and demons hold your physical body down while you dream. So this could be you having a really rough time during your sleep and having the sleep paralysis, right? Um, because you're being attacked while you sleep. So really, really thinking about how to combat this. We've got some messages for you that we'll be doing in a moment. But I would think you want to say a prayer to Archangel Michael before you go to sleep, that he protects you while you're sleeping, and into any, any other archangel, spirit, Jesus, however you do that, that kind of thing. You also want to perhaps get some protection crystals. You may need to take a spiritual bath kind of thing. There's all kinds of stuff, egg cleanse, you name it. We'll see what comes out for you. Next, we have energy vampire, excessively demanding your attention and emotional support. Um, and I don't know why, but I'm being really like drawn between the apply MFM pressure and if you are tired of being stepped on too, because it just seems like this person really wants to be like you. Okay. Um, but there's somebody that could be potentially codependent on you as well, is what I'm getting there. It says your significant other is sending you negativity. So this could be a person who's very, very close to you, and very intimately close to you, that's doing this as well. So just be aware of that. The person causing you negativity is an air sign. So again, that's your Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. That could be doing this too. So if somebody around you is doing this, they're trying to affect your second house, which I think is resources, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Let me double check. Yeah, because they're trying to thwart your success, which will impact your reputation, will impact your resources, all that kind of stuff. Next, we have protection here, which is your black tourmaline or tourmaline. Helps clear and repel negative energy from the body, home, and work environment, assist the user in feeling more grounded and peaceful. So this is about you staying calm, being protected, even though this energy is around you, and really not playing into it. Honestly, I use a lot of crystals. I do a lot of cleansing on a regular basis. I do Reiki. I do all kinds of things to clear my energy. So perhaps look into that as well. Now we've got unexplained freak accidents. So really, really, uh, talk to your archangels and your spirit guides and just ask them to protect you at this time. And I'm pretty sure that they will. We're going to get some angel messages to close out this reading, and then also get some self-care messages for you personally of what to do. So perhaps they're wanting unexplained freak accident to happen. But again, when you're aligned on your journey, you've got angels that protect you every step of the way. You've got a spiritual team, a spiritual guide, a guardian angel, just a wealth of resources. So make sure you're reaching out to them and asking for their protection at this time. And then we have Jupiter retrograde. So maybe this was occurring during Jupiter retrograde. It says problems with making important life changes for future benefits, expansion, abundance, prosperity. So they could have been giving you like negative thoughts, giving you confusion, or anything that's going to stop you from moving forward. That's really what the goal was. Now we're going to move into let's see, which one is this one? The Evil Eye Oracle by La Bellum, okay, by Maria Rosa Chirico. And again, these are on Etsy as well. But the Evil Eye deck, the first one that I did, I want to say I found this on magic.com, not on Etsy. I had to look for that one because I saw Saving Grace 999. I believe that's her full name. And if it's not, I apologize up front. But I think that is her name. I saw it on her channel and I love the deck. So I'm one of those people, once I see a deck, that sort of reaches out to me kind of thing, I usually get it. So we've got that, and now we're moving into the next messages to see exactly what this is causing you, to see if there's anything else you can find out about this, and just really trying to give you any further information, because I've got a couple more for you. Then we'll get into, what are the angels doing to help you? What is their advice? And then some self-care for you during this time as well. What their evil eye is causing for you, unexplained challenges with those who you were once close to. So this could be like perhaps conflict magic. Also, what their evil eye is causing for you, little to no motivation towards things you were very ambitious and dedicated about. So again, remember we had that card where they were trying to sap your energy, right? Energy vampire stuff. So they're trying to sap your energy so that you're not going to move forward. You're not going to be able to complete your work. You're not going to be able to do those things that you normally would, to be productive, and keep it moving. Wearing fake smiles to keep you blinded of who they really are. Remember, we had that card that the person causing you negativity is an air sign, but we also had the one your significant other is sending negativity as well. So be aware of that. So this could be so that you don't really understand who is doing this. And we did say, acting like they didn't know you kind of thing too. Acts like a stranger, right? Um, so they envy your connection with the person of your interest or significant other. So this is about somebody who perhaps has some kind of connection to your significant other, and they know about you. Maybe you don't know about them. They could be an ex or whatever the case may be. Okay. Next, we have the evil eye being sent your way is coming from someone connected to a family member. So this is somebody relatively close to you because it's a family member typically. And this is someone connected to them. They are constantly and randomly bring you up to get others to talk about you. Again, right there, it throws that shade. So, this is really giving you some more insight, about who this could potentially be. They hate seeing you winning when they feel they are struggling. So again, there's a lot of envy, jealousy going on here. Plus that you are apparently, perhaps attached to a significant other that they were once with. So there's a whole lot of shade, a whole lot of jealousy, a whole lot of, negativity being thrown your way. And then the last one here is the evil eye being sent your way is coming from a female. Okay, so this is really narrowing it down for you. We did have the mother superior complex here, who has female privilege, and so therefore they think they can do whatever they want, kind of thing, right? So just to give you some idea of who this could be. Now I've got another evil eye deck because I have like 4 or 5 of them, and so I pulled them all out for this reading. So the first one we have here is clarity will come obvious to the eye. So you're going to know who this is. Once you go within and you really, have some quiet time to think about this, it's going to come to you. Spirit's going to reveal who it is to you. Next, we have the universe is guiding you away from from those toxic energies. So the universe is well aware of what's going on here. Your spiritual team, again, is all around you, supporting you, protecting you at this time as well. Make sure you reach out to them for support and protection at this time. Remember, before you go to sleep kind of thing, make sure you pray to Archangel Michael to have, peace and protection while you're sleeping. They are sending harm, so they're sending some negativity your way in whatever form, right? Stay humble and let them crumble. So again, you do you. You don't have to do anything. Your spiritual team's got your back. But this is also you don't respond to this, okay? And then flex on that whole. I don't know if I agree with that one so much. Me personally, I'm not going to flex on anybody, kind of thing, unless it's necessary. If it's necessary, then we're going to go all the way with it. But at the same time, that shouldn't be your natural course. Because remember, usually somebody who is in this state of sending you this negativity, remember that they're on their journey, they're hurting, they're probably, going through some things themselves. They're probably, trying to heal, trying to, make it from one day to the next. We've all been there. Maybe we didn't go this far, but at the same time, we've all been there. We haven't always, walked the straight and narrow and not ever thought anything or did anything that wasn't quite right to another person. So this is the same thing, maybe on a grander scale, but it's still the same thing. And so we just need to pray and lift these people, this person up, and we need to walk in a higher vibration. Now, here's some actual protection advice for you. This is the Mati protection deck. And so the messages that came out for you is I am sitting here staying humble, never stressful, and always blissful. So this is about you staying humble, knowing that there's no need to stress because you are blessed and there's just no need for you to even entertain, right? I am protected from gossip and negative words, sending it back where it originally occurred. Again, return to sender. Your spiritual team has got that. You don't even need to worry, right? I am unbothered by the words of a hater because at the end of the day, I am 1000% greater. So this is standing in your power and not even allowing this to bother you. I am inspiring and always aspiring to become a better version of me, even if others disagree. So this is about you staying focused on you. This is about you not even entertaining any of this. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to do those things. But other than that, you're just going to keep it moving. I am believing and achieving things that are unimaginable while they are screaming, being demeaning, and never quite sleeping. So this is about you understanding, perhaps having that empathic insight as to how they're responding in their life, to the fact that you're unbothered, that you're not going to entertain this energy, and that you're going to keep it moving. Next, you have I am continuously manifesting and magnifying through my imagination. So this is about you being focused on your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your desires. This is about you moving forward. This is about you standing in your power, and you are not going to entertain this energy. You're going to keep it high vibe, and you're going to just keep it moving. I am free of all the toxic energy that continues to surround me, warding off all evil while I ground me. So, this is about you understanding how to thwart this negative energy, how to stay high vibe by grounding, meditation, prayer, asking for support from your spiritual team. Your ancestors are all over it anyway. And so you're golden, right? And then the last one, I am peaceful and one with the earth, never allowing the words of others to hurt and crush my soul. So this is about you, standing in grace and gratitude and favor, praying for these people that, are sending this energy towards you, and you're keeping it moving forward, and being blessed because of it. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to get some angel messages. I actually did shuffle these already, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them on camera because I know a lot of folks like to see them shuffled on camera. So I'm going to do one more shuffle and then we're going to cut and then we're going to see what angel messages come out for you. And I'm not going to take these because these fell. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Libra. What words of wisdom do the angels have for Libra at this time? Okay, we got some cards trying to come out. Please let the cards fall out or flip over. Okay. So the first one we have here is Archangel Raphael. I am helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So you could definitely be a healer yourself. And so you've already got a whole lot of the angel team working on your behalf in this situation. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and get some more for Libra. What other messages would you like for them to know? What else, Spirit? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Let's go around. Anything else? Because I do have another angel deck and a self-care deck we're going to look at as well to see what other messages. Okay. Any more? Last go around. Anything else for Libra? Anything else? Let's go around. Yeah, I knew there was some more in there. Okay, I'll take those because they came out on their own. Okay, so the first one we have is from Archangel Raphael. Remember, I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So again, this could be impacting you physically, right? Maybe you're not sleeping as well as you used to. Maybe this is impacting you, as we talked about with the sleeping part, which again, adds to other things, makes you, vulnerable to other things. So you are being healed physically at this time with Archangel Raphael. Next, we have, and I want to say this is Zana, and it says, "You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe." So this is about you, again, rising to that higher vibration. And so now you yourself are going to be able to maintain the vibration so that a lot of this is going to be a moot point for you moving forward, because the angels are supporting you to have that ease and comfort as you move forward. Now we've got Azure, and it says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So this is about you sitting back. This is about you relaxing. This is about you being in the flow, surrendering, not trying to control anything, as you move forward, because good things and your hopes and dreams are coming in. So just really having faith and confidence and spirit, in your team, and just really staying high vibe. Now we've got Mystique. It says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So this is about you, standing in your power, going for the gold, if you will. That's what I just got in my mind, was going for the gold. So really just reaching for, anything and everything that your heart desires, and not taking no for it. We've got Opal next. We have your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So this is about you understanding, that your children, on earth or in heaven are very well protected. We've got Rosetta. You are a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So this is about you, stepping into your divine purpose, perhaps around children, and also you being a parent yourself, if you are a parent, because you have a natural, affinity for children. Next, we have Bridget, and it says, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So there's something that you don't know, that's going to be revealed, because we did have a revelation card over there. It wasn't revelation per se, but there was one that you were going to be, where is it? Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. I know I read something about you would know. I know I said that during this reading, so I'm not going to go back. But, just really, really, keeping your eyes open. Because remember, you did have somebody who was being very, very, fake around you, so that you wouldn't know who they were that was doing this. So just be very, very, use your senses. And I don't mean your eyes, I mean your spiritual senses. So here we've got Ray. It says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So this is about you, continuing with yoga and exercise to really keep your vibration high, really release any kind of stress or anything that you got going on. Okay. And then we've got Fiona, and it says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So Fiona is like, hey, you've reached out to us and we're right there. So just, move out the way and let us help you. We've got Celeste next, and it says, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So this is about perhaps, a promotion of some sort, a new position, where you're going to move into, kind of thing, moving physical location kind of thing, homes, is potentially mentioned here. And then the last one, Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So, you're human, right? You're in the spiritual body, you're human. And, you can't always, just, not, you can try to stay high vibe, but everyone has those days where they're just not high vibe, right? And so those are the days when those spiritual attacks may get through a little bit. So this is about you releasing any kind of anger or unforgiveness towards this person, these people, as you move forward, so that you can step into the authentic love and peace and joy and with gratitude. That is really your natural core energy. Now we're going to go ahead and move into another angel deck that I have, which is, let's see, that was the messages from your angels. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what this one is. I don't. It's one of the angel decks, and I want to say I either got it off of Amazon or Etsy. But normally, my angel decks, I usually get them off of Amazon. So let's go ahead and see what this deck has for you, Libra. And then we're just going to do some self-care messages for you to close out your reading after we get these. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Libra. What messages do you have for Libra? It says, trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. And remember, I said to stay aware. So that is what I mean by using your senses. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your knowing is what I get here. Because you know. That's all I'm going to say. Next, we have study and learning. Thank the angels for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So this is about you learning through these experiences with this negativity, how to handle things moving forward so that you can keep high vibe. And thinking, the other thing I wanted to say here too, and the thought crossed my mind earlier, but it came back just a moment ago. If this is someone who is a karmic person in your life who needs to teach you some lessons, show you some things, that kind of thing, even in your prayers, thank them for the lesson. Thank them for what they've taught you, what you've learned. Because I don't hold negative energy against anyone. We all have a role to play, and even karmic people in your life have a role to play. They only show you other things that you need to learn, just like every other relationship shows you. So I just want to keep it real on that aspect too. Next, we have move your body. Thank the angels for motivating me to move my body and energy. And we did talk about exercise kind of thing to relieve stress and, and for your spiritual growth needs at this time. And then the last one is live your joy. Thank your angels for supporting me as I follow my joy. So this is about staying in that attitude of gratitude, staying in that high vibration now, and really seeking your angel support. If you feel, that you need them to help you, that's what they're there for. They are there to help guide you and support you. We have connect with music. So thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So this is where you're going to give messages. You're also going to get healing. It's going to raise your vibration when you listen to music. Okay, Spirit, anything else for Libra? Okay, we got a few. Okay, so that'll be the last of that. Okay, so the first one we have here is unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So in order to have unconditional love be given to you, part of your journey was learning unconditional love to give to others. So in standing in that unconditional love, you don't really have any kind of really strong dislike for anyone because you understand the spiritual aspect and that we are all going through a journey. We are all on a journey and we're all at different points on our journey. And so you know about unconditional love and you understand that, you pray for everybody, period. Next, we have transformation with Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. So this is about you moving forward. This is about you having learned the lessons so that you don't keep repeating them and stay in the cycles, and being very grateful and thankful for that. Next, we have open your heart with Archangel Shamuel. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. And remember, this card here, we had never let them hurt you again if you can't forgive. So this is again that heart healing, that Archangel Shamuel is bringing in for you. Next, we have honor your feelings with Archangel Haniel. And thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. So this is about you understanding that you're going to have some emotions from time to time. You may need to heal, right? Like we talked about earlier. And so you may need to heal some emotions and heal some things. And that could be why you are being triggered up there at the top. It could be you or the other person who's involved with sending this negative energy. But regardless, healing is definitely called for. And you do this by honoring your feelings, and so that you recognize them, so that you can release them and move forward. Next, we have inner power with the Divine Father. What I think is interesting here, you have the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. This to me is about balance, okay? So we've got Divine Father, thank you for co creating the world with me. So this is about stepping into your creativity, stepping into your passion, and doing the things that you love, and really going into this new phase of life completely different. And then we have the last one, Divine Physician with Archangel Raphael. And I know we had that Archangel Raphael card that said you are a healer just like them. And so it says here, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light on my healthy body. So again, healing from Archangel Raphael has come out twice now. So you're going to heal others by whatever you're going to do in your life, probably with children, just as he's healing you, and helping you with your divine light, and healing in your body. Now, the last messages we're going to do for you, Libra, are the self-care messages. So let's see what we get here. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Libra. Let the cards fall out of flip over. What kind of self-care do they need to focus on? Go ahead and give me some more messages. Give me some more. Okay, quite a bit. But that's good, because it just means you need to focus on you and forget all the other stuff going on. Okay, so the first one we have here is meditating. We talked about meditation and having a deeper relationship with spirit. That way, when you're meditating, you can really step into forgiveness. You can really step into surrender when you're working through these feelings that you may be coming up for you, and then really healing that and moving forward. And because your angels and your spirit team speak to you through your meditation as well, so you're going to get messages from them also. Next, we have burning bowl ritual. So, I've done this quite a few times, especially when I was manifesting in my home. I would go out there and I would release any kind of anything, blocks, limiting beliefs, whatever it was, whatever came to me. So a lot of things may come to you in meditation that you need to release, but forgiveness is definitely, of course, on there, because you did have the, really working through your emotions. So forgiveness of yourself, others, whatever the case may be. Really releasing anything that's holding you back, so that you can come into that balance with the Divine Mother, Divine Father cards that you got also. Be still. To me, again, this is about being in the flow, allowing for spirit to come in and help you. This is to me also about removing the distractions in your life, so that you can hear, so that you can be healed, can be helped, and by being still. Because we have such a busy life nowadays, there's so much distraction going on around us. So you're really being asked to be still. Next, we have dance. So this is about, you remember we got a couple of messages, if I'm not mistaken, about moving your body. So this is about dance. Again, raising your vibration, increasing your flexibility, really, really just helping you have some fun and not take life so seriously. Next, we have journal. So when you are meditating, when you are sleeping and you wake up the next morning, or whenever you feel like you need to, especially working through the emotions, really, really learn to journal what's coming out. You never know. It could help someone else in the future. It could be something that you need to look back at in the future to do something else with. I don't know, but really, really, journaling is a great exercise to really get to the bottom of some things for you. We've got aromatherapy, and so I love aromatherapy. I have like a mister thing in my room, and I put all kinds of oils and different things in there, because I like odor is something that is really nice. I really like jasmine too. Excuse me. Drink tea, especially if you do a lot of talking in your job, so you really want to help your throat chakra. So really drink some nice tea, really, really, feel the warmth as it goes through your body, and give it like an intention when you drink tea. We've got rest. So again, this is about saying that prayer to Archangel Michael before you go to sleep so that you can get the rest that you need as part of your healing. Again, we've got another card of movement. So we've got a lot of cards of movement here. So you really need to really think about incorporating movement into your daily routine. Now we've got soaking a bath, and I think I told you about taking a spiritual bath. And so I usually like to do a spiritual bath with like a lavender bath salt kind of thing. I've actually got spiritual bath kits that have beautiful herbs in them. They smell wonderful. So just look into that. But soaking into a bath with the intention to remove any negative energy, to relax, and just really, really, give yourself some self love, right? This is about you really, really paying attention to your needs and what you need to take care of you at this time. Next, we have a sweet treat. So this is about, hey, it's okay if you want to have that, whatever, that cookie, that ice cream, that cake, pie, whatever it is, that sweet treat, fruit, whatever. And having that without any kind of guilt about it too is the other point that I hear there. Excuse me. Make an altar. So for you to go ahead and really honor your spiritual team, your ancestors, or whatever you want to make that altar for. We've got plan a vacation next. So this is about you having some time to really just unwind and get away. Positive affirmations. I mean, my affirmation list when I made it was 5 pages long. So it's fun to do affirmations. They really do help. I will tell you that. I know it's like anything else. Anything that you put your intention to usually does really give you some assistance. But again, everything is about consistency. So do your affirmations. Do you read them every day? Do you, that kind of thing, right? Spend time with friends. Again, just having fun. Just talking about things that you need to talk about to get off your chest, that kind of thing. Spend time with animals. So you've got a special connection with animals. You've got a spirit guide that's around you that is a spirit animal that's supporting you at this time. And then also while you're outside, pay attention to what kind of animals come around you because you do have a deeper connection with animals too. It says connect with your ancestors. And again, we talked about that altar. So it's really about honoring your ancestors by creating an altar and appreciating their efforts to support you as well. Clear your energy field. We talked about that. So you can do that with a spiritual bath. You can do that with sage or Palo Santo. You can get some Florida water. I mean, there's so many things to do that with. Again, yeah, there's the sage on the card there. And then pleasure. So this is about you. Remember I said, you take the bath and you really, just, do this with a sense of pleasure for yourself. So this is about you providing whatever pleasure you need in your life, and really, really focusing on your energy, your needs at this time. We've talked about vacation. Now we're talking about alone time. And this is about honoring the fact that you need alone time. And we have here sound healing. So, there's plenty of videos on YouTube about sound healing. I mean, I have a sound healing bowl. I mean, you can purchase those relatively inexpensively, or you can go to like a shop that actually does sound bowl healing. There are those out there. You have to probably look closely around you to find one. We've got beauty rituals. So this again about, doing those things that make you feel good. Like, have a spa day where you do your nails and, manicure, pedicure, you go ahead and, do your facial and anything that makes you feel good is really about this, because you're really meant to come in this flow. Okay. In this flow where life is easy, there is no strife, there is no need to worry anymore. It's really a beautiful energy that you're being asked to step into. And then we've talked about going outside, and this is about grounding yourself. So you can do this with crystals. You can walk on the earth if the weather permits. You can do a meditation for grounding. There's just so many ways to do that. But really, really, really spending some time loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, and really, really just getting away from and not really paying a lot of uh, time or efforts or acknowledgement to this other energy that's really trying to come in here. You continue to do what you know to do. Stay prayerful, clear your energy on a regular basis, and really, really love on yourself. Do things with music, do things being outside, really, really just, taking care of yourself will really, really raise your vibration. Listening to music to make yourself feel better, meditating and connecting with spirit so that they can help you release and surrender, forgive, and do anything else that you feel like you need to do through the messages that they're going to be sending you. So I really do hope that this helps you, Libra. I know this was a long reading, but I really wanted to do this. I kept being led to do something like this. So here I am. And I do hope that this was helpful to you in some way. Much love and light, Lady T.